I also knew that none of them was for me.
Wow. And you still got in them.
Yeah.
And stayed in them.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Lord.
So
Yeah, for what we want.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want you. It's the transactional relationship.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
you definitely go through the swings of where you understand like there's definitely emotions that you deal with that you get tired of.
For sure.
Went into what I call going to the next phase of having a family, having the kids, all these other things. And so I just want you to speak more so like what people can do to be more self-aware.
So that's a great question. Let me help somebody. A lot of people think they're self-aware because they've done the work, meaning they've went to therapy, they've listened to the podcast, they've talked to the people, they've done all this. But I think that it is hard for you to get to the maximum place of self-awareness if you don't have somebody that has the right to call things out that you can't see in your own blind spots. And watch this, he just said it. You can put up your best front and your best face at therapy. You can put up your best front and your best face in front of the person that you're trying to impress.
Yep.
You can put up your best front and your best face around people that know who you are. But if you don't give somebody the right to be able to see, bro, you struggling with this. You got a poverty mindset when it's about this. When you don't have the people in your life that can give you a real hard truth, you're not as self-aware as you think you are. Right? Yeah. So you got to be able to receive from somebody looking on the outside, right? Because God don't give us eyes around our head. I can't see what's happening in my back.
Yeah.
But if I trust you and you my friend, I will give you the right to see what I cannot see and to bring me up to speed on what I cannot see. Right? And so a lot of people, that's what I'm saying. We're in a culture right now. Everybody, I did the work. I'm in therapy. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Therapy for 45 minutes. And you're giving a person an opportunity to analyze and to see what they think is wrong. Yeah. But you got another person living with you. You got another person doing life with you every single day. You got a best friend or a sister or a first cousin, right, that you do life with. Mm-hmm. So therefore, if you feel like that they good enough to do life with, they got to be smart enough, mature enough to be able to call some stuff out on you that you can't see. Mm. You see what I'm saying? And I think one of the biggest, when we've been talking about this self-awareness conversation in Bible study, man, for the last month. And one of the things that I don't think that people even take into consideration, the biggest form of self-awareness and growth is that you give somebody the opportunity to call you out on your stuff.
That's good, yeah.
I think a lot of people need to work on those places that are in them that are broken, that don't allow you to hear the truth about yourself.
Absolutely.
You got to take that to Jesus.
Yeah, for sure.
You got to take that to the Lord, because it doesn't hurt, or the sting isn't there when you know that somebody is coming to you with grace and truth.
Absolutely.
Coming to you with love. They want you to be better. They want you to do better.
For sure.
But I also want to ask this. So when you're going through the counseling process, with these couples, and give us an example of realistically what it takes to work out that premarital counseling. What does that look like? Because I'm just judging based on my experience. I would say we probably did premarital counseling for less than a month. Mm-hmm.
What is that? 3 sessions? 4 sessions?
4 sessions.
4 sessions.
4 sessions, and it was almost, I believe the first 2, it was good. Nothing against anybody who did our counseling session with us, but we talked a lot about God, the purpose of marriage, 1 Corinthians, we talked about those things. But what you're saying is, let's work through these blinders. I'm going back through those 4 weeks. We didn't even scratch the surface.
Well, okay, before you go, how do you, not knowing the couple, assuming it's a couple that came in, not in the church, how do you even identify those blinders?
First and foremost.
We asked a lot just now. Huh?
First and foremost, when 2 people come to us and say they believe God put us together, one of our number one things is this: love is not going to keep you together. Mm. Learning how to do life will. Mm-hmm. Most people think that I love you at this level in this season, it's fall, it's 2025, and they think that love constitutes growth. That's not true. Just because I love you and you love me, that don't mean that we got what it takes to begin to grow with each other to the next season, to the next destination, to the next millennial. We don't.
That's good.
How do you know, right?
Yeah.
And so therefore, this is what God told me when I started pastoring and transforming faith. Before I started, He told me, don't teach people how to do church. Teach people how to live life. Teach people truth. The problem is people are going to premarital counseling and they're not getting life principles. And it's okay to get, you got to have God in it. You got to have God in it. Without God, it's nothing. But you also got to have a vision. You also got to have defined roles. You also got to have values. You also have to understand the team concept. You also need a constitution. Right? The constitution of our house, when you walk through this door, these are the elements, the bylaws and the constitution that we operate by here. And we also have to have oneness.
That's good.
In all areas. You got me. I got to know your gifts. I got to know your strengths. I got to know your abilities. Watch this. I got to know what's in you to pull it out of you. I got to study you in order to bring the best out of you. And if you ask a person right now, what's the purpose of a relationship? 99% of the people in the church, 99% of the people in corporate America, 99% of the people don't even know what the purpose of a relationship is today. And I'm not trying to be funny, but that the root core of it is, the purpose of any relationship is, when I get in it with you, my assignment is to bring the best out of you. I cannot bring the best out of you if I don't study you. I cannot bring the best out of you if I don't know you. If we're in a financial relationship together to be a business, to be in partnership, in order for the business to get to where it needs to get to, you bring something, right? You bring something that you don't even know you bring. I got to study you to bring it out of you. You got to study me to bring it out of me. So when we bring the best out of each other, we bring the best out of the partnership in the business. We don't even know that the foundation about life and about relationships, period, not a marriage, relationships, is to bring the best out of a person. So if I'm going to bring the best out of you, I can't just be so focused on me. I gotta be focused on the person that I'm connected to. Am I making any sense?
Yes.
Yeah. And so our thing is, what's the vision? Man, if God has given you the ability to say, I'm about to take full responsibility over a woman, a house, children, a whole entity. A family is an entity. It is a business. It is a whole weight of everything. So my question to you is this. Number one, are you a leader? Are you a visionary? Are you a teacher? Are you a cultivator? Are you a provider? Are you a protector? Are these in the man? I ain't said nothing to the woman. If you don't have these, then now you've given me an opportunity to see you got a chink in your armor.